Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name is Barry and today, guys, we are here to talk about professional wrestling. I've got a few things I want to talk about, mostly focusing on AEW. I'm going to also be talking about my thoughts on the Elimination Chamber that's going to be happening tomorrow, and then we'll probably have a little bit of a rant, as always on this show. So first thing I need you to do is hit like, hit subscribe and hit that beautiful notification bell. I'm going to roll the intro right now and then I'll be back with you in a couple of seconds. Well, hello you beautiful people. Guys, it's just first of all, I'm wearing my Razor Ramon hoodie. As people who have watched this channel for ages have probably seen it a load. This is my gym hoodie. I was at physio this morning getting my knee sorted. I'm trying to try and avoid a knee replacement, so that's why I've not been here for past 2 Wednesdays. The Wednesday before, found out I might need a knee replacement. Wednesday just there, I was back at work, and then it's been a whole thing. I've been at physio quite a lot and try to see if I need a knee replacement or whatever, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to get back in Friday. We've got the Elimination Chamber tomorrow, so apologies on that, guys. So first of all, let's talk about one of my favourite Elimination Chambers of all time. Now, people will say this isn't the best, this is whatever, and blah blah blah, right? This one is up there with the best for me, and I do think most people will probably agree, and it's the very first Elimination Chamber. So people from that time in wrestling, people that enjoyed wrestling at that time, will probably say this is one of the best, just because it was different. It was like Hell in a Cell times 10, do you know what I mean? It was just better, do you know what I mean? And the 6-man Hell in a Cell match didn't really work at the Armageddon in 2000. So having that was just really good. I loved it. I mean, I've just finished watching it again about 5 minutes ago. You had Chris Jericho, Kane, Booker T. Who have I to say? Chris Jericho, Kane, Booker T, Triple H, Shawn Michaels and RVD. It was a good in the whole Survivor Series 2002. If you haven't saw it before, go check it out. It's a fantastic pay-per-view. But that match was just amazing. For me, I loved it. And a controversial one that a lot of people don't like and could see it as the worst is the SummerSlam 2003. I loved that one as well. I mean, I don't know the best. I wouldn't say it's the best Elimination Chamber, but I really did like it. I thought it was cool, and I enjoyed the style of it. I enjoyed Goldberg being in it and stuff like that. I thought it was fun. I know it isn't the best, but I enjoyed it. For me, the best Elimination Chamber of all time has to be the 2002 Elimination Chamber. Shout out to like the 2005 New Year's Revolution, 2006 as well. I like that one, and then you've got a few newer ones that were good. The tag team one that they had, I thought was pretty good. I don't feel they're as good as what they used to be, but they're still fun. So let's talk about the card of the Elimination Chamber. So I'll leave the 2 chamber matches to the end. We'll talk about Judgment Day versus Dunn and Bate. It's going to be a strong match. It's going to be good. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a fun match. I mean, it's tag team. Do you know what I mean? It's WWE tag team match. It's not going to be best tag team in the world, but it is going to be a good, strong match. Hopefully, do something with R-Truth in there as well, because I'm really loving his stuff at the minute. Then you've got Rhea Ripley. In fact, I'll leave this one to the end because there's a rant for it, right? But anyway, so let's go to the Women's Elimination Chamber. Got Becky Lynch versus Belair. I'm reading my notes here. Becky Lynch versus Belair versus Liv Morgan versus Naomi versus Stratton versus Raquel. And it's going to be a strong Elimination Chamber match. Strong Women's Elimination Chamber. There's nobody in it that you're like, don't really want to see win it. Everybody's got some reasoning. For me personally, I think it's probably going to be, it could be Raquel. It'd go back to that kind of Rhea Ripley throwback from NXT days when they both had their little matches, but you could have Becky get the win. Personally, if I was going to try and get this booked, I would have Naomi win it with a surprise return of Sasha Banks. I think that would be the best way I do it. You know what I mean? Like that would be a big fuck you to AEW, and it would also be a great way to see a progression of some story. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, here I'm probably just going to go for Becky. First match, as I said, I think Judgment Day will probably get it. Then we've got the men's. So we've got McIntyre, Orton, Lashley, LA Knight, Owens, and Logan Paul. Logan Paul's the only one I really don't want to see win it. I know he does put on good matches, but he doesn't really need. He's just there to do a cool little trick, and then they'll probably get him out. I here would probably say McIntyre's going to get the win. I think it just makes sense. I would love to see LA Knight get the win, but then they could do a little dodge at the end. Maybe there's a double pin or something, or just like go get submission or something. I don't know. They could do something. Have McIntyre and LA Knight both kind of go over, and then could have a triple threat: Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre at Mania. That'd be cool. I really want to see LA Knight get that belt because I am loving that guy at the minute. I've loved him for a while, and I'm just enjoying really him getting the props that he does deserve. No, guys, we're going for the rant. All right, so strap in, get that seatbelt on. Why the fuck are we watching Rhea Ripley against the human injury machine, Nia Jax? This is obviously just to give Rhea Ripley a win. I mean, if somehow, and we've saw this before, Nia Jax gets a win, I think I might stop watching wrestling again for a while. I can't have this woman winning this. She is terrible in the ring. She's terrible in the mic. She's no believable at all. I just can't watch it. I just don't like her wrestling, and when she made us sit through, when I was doing my weekly daily shows, and she made me sit through her and Lana for weeks, I could have legitimately just gave up on YouTube professional wrestling and then never watched it again. But I didn't. But that was the worst period ever to watch those. It was months we watched the same thing, and it was a killer. But Rhea Ripley should get the win here. There shouldn't be any argument in it, shouldn't be any discussion, shouldn't be any thought. There's no process behind it. Rhea Ripley wins, Rhea Ripley moves on, Rhea Ripley goes and faces whoever wins the Elimination Chamber, puts on a fantastic match, forgets about Nia Jax, never has to worry about her again. That's what we all want. I think we can all agree as the wrestling community, we don't want Nia Jax to win. And those that do are wrong. That's one time I'll allow you to say people are wrong for their opinion. That is wrong. She shouldn't win. She shouldn't win it. The one thing I do want to have another rant on, since we're in the ranting mode, right, is Tony Khan thanking Tony Khan. I think we've all saw the picture, the graphic of thank you Tony Khan, what the hell it said, and the wrestlers out clapping. What an embarrassment that has to be. Just thank the fans. WWE do that. They thank the fans, and yes, WWE are this and that and blah 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 blah. Everybody wants to say they make millions, billions on the product that they produce, and they thank the fans. Thank you for making me a rich person. I mean, it's simple. But Tony Khan thanks himself. So Tony Khan has made a graphics to thank Tony Khan about Tony Khan paying for the Tony Khan show. I mean, the toy box of Tony Khan's now thanking Tony Khan for being Tony Khan and paying their salary for the past however many years it's been. AEW is becoming sillily unwatchable. I mean, now they're bringing back these, obviously they've brought back the rankings, right? But you've got Tony Storm, who's doing that black and white gimmick, and I know people love it, they know, right? I hate it. I think it is shit. It is embarrassing. It's no resemblance to Goldberg before people start saying Goldust. Before people start saying Goldust and done this and blah blah blah. It's not the same. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that you want to put yourself across as being different in WWE and being the actual sport of professional wrestling in your promotion, and that's what you're doing. It's just embarrassing. I mean, the Ric Flair going to be teaming up with the Young Bucks is embarrassing. Do you know what? I'm just like, you keep making mistakes, like mistake, and the audience is seeing it as well. It's getting less and less and less of people viewing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, my kid goes to a barber, obviously I don't go, but my kid goes to a barber and I know him well, so I take him along and we talk about wrestling all the time, and he says the same thing. He was a huge AEW fan and now he doesn't even watch it, and now he's back to watching the clips of WWE. Now WWE might not be getting as many views as what they would have done in the Attitude Era, but people are checking those clips out, and you go to toy shops, you've got WWE action figures there, there's no AEW. You go to, I was in a toy shop, I can't remember if I said this on here before, but I was in a toy shop the other day with my kid, and there was a little boy so excited that he found a WWE wrestling belt. That's what it's all about, guys. That is literally what it's all about. But the problem is, AEW, yes, they're for people like me, but I don't even want to watch it because it's fucking shit. Yes, they have good wrestling on it, yes, but they need to give you more than that. I mean, the job what I do, right, so right now I'm in agonising pain with my knees. The job what I do is high intense, high physicality, dangerous, and it's just a very dangerous job, right? And it's dealing with bad people, to say the least, right? And the last thing I want to do is come in and put on shit wrestling, put on a good wrestling match and not being entertained because I don't really give a fuck what's happening in that ring. I put on WWE and I don't want to watch a 3-hour WWE show, but I'll just check the clips, and I know tomorrow's Elimination Chamber's going to be good, but there's no connection to WWE. Is for kids, right? It is mostly focused at kids in the generalised market. It's the Coca-Cola of professional wrestling, the Disney of professional wrestling. And I know people that don't like you, Star Wars was better before Disney. Yes, it was, but my kid loves Star Wars and he'll sit and watch all the Star Wars he's on Disney and enjoys them and all that kind of stuff. That's what it's for. And yes, we can still enjoy it at this age, but AEW does not give me the enjoyment it used to, and I'm gutted because I really want these guys to succeed. I don't think they're going to go away anytime soon, but I really wanted them to succeed more than I think most people did, which I will constantly rabble on about because I think AEW had the opportunity to be the next WCW and surpass WWE. Like, maybe no straight away, but they had the chance to surpass WWE. Because we all want another wrestling product that is interesting to watch and that we can enjoy, and it's just we're not getting it from AEW at the minute. And I know there's AEW diehard fans, WWE diehard fans. I'm a wrestling fan in general, right? I love all wrestling, but it's just, I don't know. Even for me, I'm watching it and I'm like, that's a good wrestling match. Right, I don't want to watch these guys, and it's just the Young Buck stuff that's happening, the thank you Tony Khan stuff. It's literally a toy box, and it's boring, and it's old, and it's done, and I'm just done with it. I'm just done with AEW at the minute. Now, I'll still watch their matches on YouTube and stuff, but I'm not going to go out my way to go watch them. WWE is putting on their monthly pay-per-views, and like I was going to say that, they've only got 4 matches on this pay-per-view. Now, maybe they might add another, but are they going to go with the UFC style? Your main card only has maybe 4 or 5 matches, but then maybe they do an undercard, obviously the pre-show, and maybe then they put on an NXT talent and all that kind of stuff. Obviously they've got NXT there, they've got SmackDown, so they've got chances. I think these doing the smaller amount of matches gives the matches meaning more for the ones that are on it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, guys. If I do have the chance, I might try and do a wee live stream for Elimination Chamber. We'll see how it goes. I'll see how tomorrow works, because I'm again at physio and stuff like that. But yeah, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and that beautiful notification bell. I've ranted for a good 13 minutes, so I'll let you go. I should be back next Wednesday, hopefully, and I'm going to, I know I said every Wednesday I'll probably be uploading, but I'm going to try and make that a thing. If I don't upload that Wednesday, I will upload on my Twitter just to say when the video is going to be coming out. But guys, thanks for your support. Sorry I missed last week, I do apologise, and I'll see you back here next week. Don't forget to go follow me on TikTok, by the way. I'm going to be posting a lot more over there. See you later.